We're going to start, folks, with a little stick. Grab your little stick, or I've got a pool noodle. As always, my friend Bob's here to help me out today. What do you have to say for yourself, Bob? Yeah, that's about what I thought. Bob doesn't talk a lot. That's okay. I've gotten used to that. All right. So let's get started. We're going to start with just a nice, easy twist here. Got a few more people coming on. Welcome, Ramona. And I think I saw Gary coming on. Hello, Gary. Nice to see you. Oh, my friend Ken's here. Oh, he disappeared again. Okay, so we're just going to start with a nice, easy twist. Sandy, I suspect you had a lovely time in Australia. Yeah, I bet. We'll have to hear all about it on Thursday if you're here Thursday. All right. So just nice. We're just getting the blood flowing here, getting the body moving a little bit. If this is the first activity you've done today, you know, we'll take our time coming into it. I mean, besides getting out of bed and having breakfast, I mean, maybe you've already been out gardening or doing a million things. Who knows? Let's switch now, just holding it with one hand like that. And I like to open up through the chest, just like this. I did some gardening this weekend. The gardening never stops, right? I tell you. Even though the season changed, there's still lots to do. Always something to do outside. Okay, we're opening that up. Welcome to Rock Steady Boxing. Excuse me. Let's switch arms. Like I say, we're just taking it easy at the moment. Not moving too quickly, just getting these things warmed up, getting these limbs limbered up. A limber limb is a good limb. Excellent. Well, I hope you've all been enjoying these classes, and hope it challenges you a little bit. You push yourself as hard as you're able to push yourself, and within, you know, staying safe. Safety numbers number one, of course. Let's go palms up, just like that now. We're going to go up and over like this. Up and over. If you can't get all the way behind the head, then even just your forehead's good like that too. But just do the best you can. Trying to warm up those shoulders. We always go for the full range of motion, whatever that is for you. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to take your left foot and take it forward. Take that left foot forward. And we're going to hold the stick in the right hand, and I'm going to push and pull back. So I'm transferring my weight forward onto my left foot. Then the weight comes back onto your right foot. Good. So this is one of my shift exercises. Just means you're shifting your weight forward, shifting your weight back. Really important to practice those shifting movements because they do make sense if you want to help stay on your feet and avoid falls. So you practice shifting, then your brain kind of picks it up as you shift your weight. Say you trip and you fall, you'll be able to catch yourself. So this is kind of a practice for that. Let's switch arms and switch legs. We'll keep that going like that. Just going to drop my camera down a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to shut my front door. It's going to get too cool in here for my next class. So keep going, folks. Keep pressing. I'll be right back. Just shutting this door. It's sunny outside, but sunny outside, but it gets cool in here. I'm in this big brick gym here. So, all right. Now let's stand tall. Feet are nice and at least shoulder width apart. And we're going to pass that baton or stick or whatever you've got. Pass it all the way around. Feel it opening up the chest and the shoulders. Now your brain knows where that stick's going. You don't have to watch. You don't have to walk it. you just know. So it's good hand-eye coordination as well. Exercise, hand-eye coordination exercise. Let's go the other way. Bring it around the other side. Just like that. Yes. Very nice. Good. Okay, we're going to hold that stick out in front, palms down. And this time we're going to pretend we're picking it up from the floor and putting it on the top shelf, just like that. So down we go. Now you want to drop your backside and push out like you're sitting on a chair. Try not to let your knees come forward like that. You want everything to go backwards. That's a good squat. It's just a little mini squat. We're not going too deep here. All the way up. And one more little thing. When you do a squat, you want to make sure you're always looking ahead. Don't do this. Don't go down like that. You might just keep toppling forward. So you want to keep your chest. You can see I've got it, my Rock Steady boxing sweatshirt. You should always be able to read that as I go down. So just like that, you're always looking forward. Otherwise, you can throw your balance off. We don't want that. That's it. Lovely, everybody. Looks good. Okay, one of my favorite ways to stretch out is to pretend we're playing golf. So I'm gonna put my left hand on the club first. We're gonna pretend it's the club. Put your right hand underneath that, and we're gonna bring it up and swing it through. Doesn't have to be fast, but you can feel how tight that feels. So it's one more way to kind of stretch out those back muscles. You know, all the professional golfers, they exercise now. They go to gyms and they get strong and they do a lot of flexibility training because your range of motion has a lot to do with it. So if you're still playing golf, it's good to do some exercise that'll help you. Some good stretches and some good strengthening exercises. Good. Now I'm going to turn around. I'm going to put my right hand first, left hand under, and I'm going to do a swing the other way, which might feel a little more unnatural. It's not how you probably would really play golf, but swing it through. Hit that ball. Up it goes. It's gone. It's gone. Sailing off into the great blue yonder. Phew, 300 yards, just like that. Look at that, 300 yards. It's gone. No problem. Let's do a few more. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, let's put that stick away. And you're going to need a chair. Like a kitchen chair you'd have at your kitchen table or something like that. I just got this little Costco folding chair. They work really well. Anything that's it's got a fairly high back on it and it's nice and solid. That looks really good. I'm seeing some good chairs coming around there. And while we're waiting, just in the meantime, if you're ready, right foot in front of the left. This is another loosening up exercise. This is for the hip and the glutes. You want to just open everything up just like that. Get a nice swing going. Should feel good. This one shouldn't cause you any grief. Just swinging back and forth. Very nice, very nice. And we're going to switch feet. Put your left foot in front now. That's it. Very nice. Let it go nice and loose. Excellent. Now we're going to do the exact same thing, but with our right arm. So swing it under and up. Make sure there's nothing around you that you can hit, because that hurts. I've done it before. I've got all these balls up above me on the shelf, so I want to smack the shelf. That's never good. So let it go nice and loose. Really get that arm swinging. This is a great way to prepare for the the boxing that we're going to do. Very nice, very nice. And let's switch arms. Just get it going underneath there. Good. Can be a little bit aggressive. Just be careful if you have a sore shoulder. You want to be careful. There we go. We're swinging that arm. Good. Okay, let's stand tall now, folks. Take a big step to the right. So as you can see now, I've got a clear path for my leg to kick. And if you notice, my arm is going in opposition to my leg. That takes a bit of practice. So you want to be kicking a soccer ball. Just kick that ball. Then that leg is going to trail out behind as well. So that's a really good one. That warms up your hip flexors. You know, just right top of your thigh. That's an important muscle to work on. Stretch it out, loosen it up. Then we're going to work on strengthening it. Excellent. That looks good. You guys have got it. Now the other side, we walk all the way to the other side of the chair. It's a long walk. Here we go. Nice big kick. Kick that leg. I really like this one. It just feels good, especially when you get that pattern down. Just feels kind of natural. All right. Once you get that arm and leg thing doing opposite directions, once you get that nailed, you're good. You're golden. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, still using the chair. I'm going to put both my hands on the chair and I'm going to go up onto my toes, back onto your heels. This calf raise is really important. It's important to keep your calf muscles strong. They play such a huge role in movement, walking. So you want to keep strengthening them. And this is an exercise everybody can do. Even if you got bad knees, it doesn't matter. Everybody can go up on their toes. But it's good for your ankles. Helps to build the strength around the ankles as well, which is vitally important. Good. There we go, nice and high. Excellent. And if you're doing it right, if you're getting high enough, you start to feel a little burn in the muscles in the back of your legs, down low. That's that lovely calf burn. Everybody likes to feel that. You know you've done something. That's good. Everybody's a bit different. Some people get to that burn a little quicker than others. I don't bother counting this. I just keep going until I feel those muscles tiring out. You'll know when they're tired out. Mine are starting to get tired out now. All right, good. So just give those legs a little shake out. After doing that calf, just give them a little shake. Feels good. Okay, the calf muscles, yes. Now this next one is like this, goes like this. I'm going to turn this way so you can see. I'm going to take my right leg and I'm just going to bend at the knee and bring my leg back till I try to bend it to about 90 degrees right there. See, that's about 90. So you want to contract this big hamstring muscle at the back right there. That's what we're doing here. A nice hamstring muscle contraction. Good. Three, two, one more. There we go. On the other side now, left foot. And it doesn't have to be fast. Just really focus on contracting that hamstring muscle. That's what we're after here. Good. Should feel that muscle starting to tire out a little bit, just like the hamstring. I'm sorry, just like the calf muscle did. Feel it tiring out just a little tiny bit. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Hands on your hips. And we're going to go to Hawaii and do a little circle. That's what we're after. Just going to let this person in. There we go. doing a little circle. Now, this is something that challenges a lot of folks. It's hard to get a big circle going, but it's really important to practice this and try to improve this. Because I find if I have a stiff lower back, I automatically do this exercise. And who doesn't get a stiff back, right? If I get out of a vehicle after driving for an hour or two, first thing I do is, or if I stop at a gas station, people look at me like I've lost my mind. I'm sitting there doing this. But it really helps. And you've got to make as big of a circle as you can. Oh, that's it. And the other way around. So I find this always just kind of limbers up the lower back or the back of the legs if they get tight. I find every year I get older, I get stiffer and stiffer when I go for a long drive. And when I get out of the car, I'm kind of like that, you know? I look like one of my Halloween decorations on my front lawn. Here comes the zombie man. So this is the good one to practice. Also, this is a wonderful one as well. Hands on your side and just a little tilt to the left and to the right. Just a little tilt. That feels really good. Excellent, excellent. Feel that lovely stretch. Good. Now we get our chair back again. I'm going to stand with my hands on the chair. I'm going to strengthen the outside of my hips, my glutes, by doing this. I just lift my legs straight up and out. That is called a hip abduction. I'm abducting my leg, which means I'm taking it away from the middle line. So that's an abduction. It's very good. A lot of these exercises you could do every day if you have a few minutes. There's no harm in doing any of these warm-up exercises. You can do them every day, 7 days a week if you want to. And you'll benefit from it greatly. Good. 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, let's try the other side. Here we go. Lifting up and out. Good. Excellent. Good. Feel that working the outside of the hip. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now kick out that tension. Normally you feel some tension start kind of building up in different places when you do these exercises. Yes. Okay, let's remove the chair. You can certainly, if you need be, keep the chair handy if you need it, okay? So I'm going to do a few power move exercises before we move on to some boxing and whatnot. What I want you to think about now is just shifting your weight. Right foot, left foot. Shift that weight side to side. So it's almost like a rock, like we're rocking side to side. And focus on what your body's feeling when you do that. Feel the weight come onto your right foot, onto your left foot, back and forth. Now we're going to start to add a reach like this. Reaching up, back and forth we go. Just like that, yes. Good. Shifting side to side. That's called a power rock. Excellent. What do you think, Bob? No, he doesn't have much to say. Like I say, Bob is really not a fun guy to hang out with. He's not fun at all. But, you know, that's his job. He's very stoic. Okay, stop in there. Plant your feet nice and wide. Get your arms open like this. And what we're going to do is shift your weight. Bring your hands together. Open. Clap on the other side. Back and forth we go. But make sure you do this in between. Get those arms out. That's a power twist. In the power moves regiment, power twist. Excellent. Excellent. 3, 2, last one. All right. Stopping right there. Now, keeping your feet nice and wide, we're going to kind of bend down and then open up like that. So this is called a power up. Power up. Really bring those arms back. Open the chest up. You want to stretch that out. Excellent. That looks good. Open it up. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. Looks good. Looks good. 3 more. 2. And we'll stop there. Good, good, good. Okay. We're going to put the left foot out in front of the right. And then we're going to go back to that shift. I want you, first of all, just get used to that sensation of shifting forward and shifting backwards, not side to side. So everything should be going forward and backwards. But it means you have to have your feet as far apart as feels comfortable, right? You don't want them like this. That's not going to work. You want to get that one foot out in front of the other. And then we're going to add a little push with the arms. Push with the arms and pull back. That's it. It's like you're pushing something away and pulling it back. Just like, being down in a Ben-Hur's ship in a Roman galleon. Got the big oar. Imagine you're pushing the oar forward and backwards. Yes, just like that. You got it. Lovely. And let's switch feet. Let's put your right foot out in front. Get that feeling now of kind of stopping that forward motion with your right foot. And we're still pushing and we're pulling. Pushing and a pulling. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Good. Looks good. All right. Very nice. Now let's just try a few of these. We want to have about 4 or 5 feet in front of you, and I'm going to do a heel to toe walk. And like I say, if you feel unsafe, you can always have your chair and just do your walking while you're holding onto the chair, or holding a set of poles or a cane. But see how you do. You want to have your arms out to help with your balance. You want to keep your posture tall. We're not going to slouch. You want to keep things tall. And try to bring your toe right up against your heel as you walk. Okay, that looks good. Imagine doing this on the side of a highway. It wouldn't be very much fun, would it? So we practice here in the safety of your living room, just in case you're ever asked to do this. I don't know how anybody could do that, whether or not you've had a drink or not. It's challenging, isn't it? Oh boy. That's a challenging move. All right, we're going to stop there. Let's take a very short break, have a drink of water, grab a set of dumbbells, everybody. Grab a set of dumbbells. We'll just take a very short break. I'm going to find my water. I'll be right back. All right, gang, we're coming back. Everybody's got the set for the dumbbells. Let's go. First of all, before we do anything else, we're just going to hold those dumbbells and we're just going to kind of swing. Just swing those dumbbells. I like to do this just to kind of get your body prepared for what's to come. Now, just a small, gentle swing. Start working on your posture. You want to stay tall. You don't want to ever be slouchy when you're doing this stuff. Stand tall. And notice how my legs are nice and wide. That's another important factor. You want to have a good stance. Otherwise, your balance will be compromised. Okay, I'm just setting my timer here. One rule of thumb with working with dumbbells is you want a full range of motion. If we're doing an exercise like, say, the bicep curl, you want to go all the way down and all the way up, not just a little part way like that. Take advantage of this time when we're actually doing the strength training to really focus on full range of motion.
Starting session.
Let's start with that one. Just like this. Here we go.
Work.
Okay. All the way down, all the way up. Really focus on the muscle, the biceps. That's the one you're working on at the moment. Good, looking good, everybody. All the way down, all the way up. Feel those muscles working. All right. Pause there.
Rest.
Get a 10-second break. Give yourself a little shake out there. Now we're going to bring the arms up to here, the dumbbells up to your shoulders, and we're going to alternate. Lift up, lift up. Lifting up like that. That's it. Again, full range of motion all the way up. And that's what we're after. Oh yeah, keep breathing. Highly recommended. Keep breathing. Good. Your shoulders get stored. Take a break. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Rest.
Boy, that thing's loud today. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Next up, we're going to bend forward like this. Push your backside out, and we're going to pull up like that. Okay? So here we go. Pull up like that. You got it. Good. Almost there. When I say a little bit of a lean forward, you're working those back muscles, squeezing those shoulder blades. Take a break. Good, good, good. Okay, let's go back to the first one, which was our curls like that, okay? Here we go. Okay. All the way up. Excellent. Good, good. Ten seconds. Good. Itchy eyebrow. And take a break. If you see me itching myself, doesn't mean you have to. Don't just ignore me. Be itching an eyebrow. Let's bring them up here. Back to our second one. Let's go. Let's go. Up and over. Thrusting those dumbbells up to the sky. Yes. 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 Doesn't take long. You start to feel those shoulders. Can't go all the way up. That's okay. Just do the best you can. Do the best you can. Oh. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Yes, that was a little bit tiring, isn't it? Give those arms a little swing. We're going to bend forward again from the hips, at the hips. Push your backside out, bend it forward. Here we go. We're pulling up. Last one in this first round. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good. Nice. And take a breather. Good. Round one complete. Oh, we got to ring the bell. Round one complete. There, I rang the bell. Okay, now you bring your knuckles together, elbows at your side. We're going to pull them apart, just like that. Pull those dumbbells apart, but don't let your elbows lift. You want to keep them tucked in at your side, okay? Make sense? There we go. Okay, let's hit the button.
Starting session.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Excellent. Good. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. So this one really works those postural muscles and the rotator cuff muscles. If you've ever had a rotator cuff injury, you probably have had an exercise that looks a bit like this, but probably using a band to strengthen the rotator cuff muscles. It's so important. But it's good to do what I call, instead of just working on things after you've hurt yourself, it's important to keep yourself strong so you don't hurt yourself as well. Okay. Yeah, I call this next one cross-country skiing. Looks like this. So instead of doing rehab, we're doing prehab, which means you're preparing your body just in case you do have an injury. The stronger you are, the quicker you're going to recover, and the better the recovery will be. Okay. So here we go, cross-country skiing, one arm at a time. Can you feel yourself slipping down across a snowy glade, beautiful forest? Ah, yes. Nothing like getting out of the snow. It's lovely. And resting there. Now let's work the triceps, which is that muscle on the back of the arm. To do that, we're going to bend forward. We're going to push up like this. Okay, let's go. Straighten those arms. You got it. Now, if you want to, you can also do it overhead. I'll leave that decision up to you. Okay. You can do a kickback, tricep kickback, or you can do a overhead. Good. Sandy, that looks excellent. You're also good at these ones. Should you use it? I'm going to use Sandy as an example how to do the perfect kickback. All right, take a breather. Let's go back to our first one. Right here. Okay. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Pull them apart, but really important, keep your elbows at your side. Just like that, yes. Good, and resting. Good. Okay, we're going back to the second one, which I'm going to put my right foot forward this time. Not that it really matters. And here we go. We're cross-country skiing again. Here we go. We're zipping along. Cross-country skiing. Lovely. All right. Good. Back to our third one, which was this or this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go overhead again. I prefer to do the overhead. Say it's up to you. Whatever feels good. If you like doing the kickback, I'll show you the kickback again. It's just really important that you don't move your shoulders. You only bend the elbows. That is key. Just bending the elbows. All right, dumbbells away. Let's get ready to rumble. A little boxing in here. Okay. Make sure you've got some room around you to move. Ready, Bob? Bob likes this part. Make sure you got lots of room. Okay, we're going to do 14 rounds. Now I'm going to do a mix of boxing and some cardio movement, which is so important. Now, just one little thing. Remember, when we do any kind of movement that involves like marching or walking, make sure you get those arms moving. It's a good time to exaggerate and practice the arm movement because it can become kind of unnatural when you have Parkinson's to swing those arms. So you see a lot of people with Parkinson's walking without moving their arms. So this is a good time to just to tell your brain, hey, come on, arms, let's get moving. This all has to do with multitasking. And it's another one of those strange little Parkinson's quirks where if you have too much stimuli, too many things going on at once, then it's difficult to continue doing all those different things. Even just something as simple as walking, which we've all done all of our lives. So all of a sudden you find that your arms just aren't swinging anymore. And I've actually talked to a few people, that was one of the first symptoms that they had, and they noticed that their wife would say, or their husband would say, you're not swinging your arms anymore when you walk. It's one of those funny little things. But so it's good to practice. It's good to practice these multitasking kind of things. And this is, believe it or not, walking is a multitasking exercise. So we're going to go through all 6 punches with a little cardio in between. So we're going to start. Remember, if you're right-handed, put your left foot forward. If you're left-handed, put your right foot forward. Southpaw. Okay. I'm right-handed. I'm going to start with my left hand. I'm going to get my hands up under my chin. That's your starting position. And I want to stay kind of light and bouncy. I don't want to just stand like a statue. I want to be kind of moving around like this. And then we're just going to do the 1, which is the left jab. That's the number 1. Okay, repeat that. 30 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, jab, jab. Remember I talked about 4 range of motion? You want that with the boxing too. You want to get that arm all the way out. Jab, 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 jab. Keep it going. Good. Jab, jab, all the way up. That's it. Good. Powerful move, powerful move. Imagine you're punching Mr. Parkinson. We call him Mr. P. Punching him, trying to wear him down. All right, there's a 30-second cardio. We're gonna march in place. Keep your legs nice and wide. Get those arms swinging. That looks good. Want to get the heart rate up? Here's your time to really get the heart rate moving. Keep it going, halfway there. We're gonna keep adding on 1 more punch each time. So now we're gonna do a 1, 2, or a left jab, right cross. Left jab, right cross. 3, 2, 1. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Keep that going. Keep that going. 3 seconds. Now we're going to switch back to a march where we're going to march forward and march backwards. I'm just going to change my parameters. So keep going, just marching forward and marching backwards. I got an idea here. Keep that going, keep that going, keep that going. Marching forward, marching back. So now that I've got you moving, you might find your arms stop swinging. That's why you got to remind yourself, oh, get those arms swinging again. Swing arm, if you notice that they're stopping. And I want you to exaggerate it. I don't expect you to walk down the road like this. People might laugh at you. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is going to be 1, 2, and then we've got the left hook. Remember, our left hook comes up and around. Are we ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3. There's that left hook. 1, 2, 3. Powerful left hook. 1, 2, 3. Jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook. Yes, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right, next up, we're going to practice. Sorry, Bob. Get your way. We're going to go sideways like this. There we go. Little side step. Little side step. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just swinging. And you got to keep those arms going. Got to keep those arms going. Yes, indeed. Nice. Nice. Good. Okay, I'm gonna bring Bob down all the way here. Next up, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna use Bob this time. Ready? Let's go. Jab, cross, hook, hook, jab, cross, hook, hook, jab, cross, hook, hook, jab. Oh, I think I just broke his nose. Poor Bob. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. Good. Okay. Take a breather. Take a breather. Now bring your hands out in front. We're going to bring those knees up high like this. Okay, let's go. 30 seconds. That's those hip flexors. We want to strengthen those hip flexors up here at the top of the thighs. Get those knees are lifting. Good, good. Excellent, excellent. Okay, now we're going to do number 5 as well. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is the left uppercut. Let's go. Jab, cross, hook, hook, left uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, good. Okay. Next up, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to touch out to the side. It's like a jumping jack, but it's a modified. If you want to do a real jumping jack, go for it. I'm not going to stop you. You don't have to. You can just do this. Step, 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 step. Keep the pace up. Keep the pace up. Step, 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 step. Yes. 1, 2, 1. Gets those shoulders really working, doesn't it? I feel like Richard Simmons. Come on, people, let's go. Okay, we're going to do number 6 as well. Whoa, number 6. Here we go. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the right uppercut. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And take a breather. Take a breather. Good. Okay, hands on your hands on your hips. Let's do this. Side to side. You can hold on to a chair or Bob if you need to. Bring those heels up. Moving quickly. Moving quickly. Lift those heels. Lift those heels. Safely though. Safely though. Go as fast as you can. Heel. Heel. Lifting. 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 That's it. Focus on those hamstrings. They're working. They're working. Excellent. That gets the old heart rate going. All right, now we're going to take feet side by side. Take 1 step forward, throw 2 punches, and then the other foot. Big lunge, 1, 2. Keep switching feet, 1, 2. Keep switching feet, 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. You got to kind of catch yourself. Lunge, 1, 2. Lunge, 1, 2. Lunge, 1, 2. Lunge, 1, 2. All right, now pretend you've got a skipping rope. Okay, pretend you've got a skipping rope. We don't have real skipping ropes here today. What I want you to do is pretend you're skipping. Pretend you're skipping. You can do a double hop. You want to skip, skip, skip. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. Double, double. You can double. Woo! That's an old boxing move, you know, the old skipping ropes. But it's a challenge. Even doing it without a rope is challenging. Oh, some of you are doing like the full on up over the head, side to side, side to side. Wow, you got some good moves going on here. All right, catching your breath, catching your breath. This time we're going to kind of take 2 steps in and throw some punches. Then step back, go again, stepping in, step out, step in, punch, punch. Step out, step it in. Got that? So in and out. You step forward, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then backwards, 1, 2, 1, 2. Step in, step out, yes. Keep that going. Good. Okay, get your legs out as wide as you can. Arms up overhead like this. Okay, and then we're going to swing down and up like that. You're holding on to kettlebell or something. Swing those arms down. Drop your backside, drop your seat. Down you go. Swing it on down. Yes, that's what we're after. Good, very nice, you guys, very nice. Okay, we're gonna do a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2. Hook, hook. Again. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it on bottom. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Good, good, good. Okay, taking a break. I want to swing the arms. Swing the arms. Imagine you're in water. You're pushing the water forward and backwards. Excellent. I always say this. If you ever get into a pool, get into the pool, get up to your waist, and push the water like this, or even deeper. It's really good for your shoulders, muscles. Really, really good. Okay, we're going to pretend now that we've got a speed bag. Speed bag looks kind of like this, right? I'll just show you what my speed bag looks like. Whoops. What have I done? Turn my video off. All right, folks. There we go. Speed bags are like this. That's what they look like, right? So they just kind of, they're like a little small little ball tape on a swivel. Well, I see I'm not having much luck here. Try this. So what I want you to do, I want you to picture you've got one of those speed bags right there. And we're going to, here's the motion. You want to go hand over hand like that. Not like this. We want to go like that. Almost like a paddle wheel, right? Okay, so let's give that a shot. Get your left foot forward. Posture tall, hands up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hit that speed bag. Over, like a paddle wheel. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. That's what we're after. That's what we're after. Yes. Bubble, 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 bubble. Bubble, bubble. You can do this to somebody, you know, Mr. Parkinson's head. Bop, 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 bop. Keep it going. Oh, those shoulders get a little tired, don't they? Yes, 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 they do. All right, let's do some big, big steps side to side. Try to do about 1, 2, 3 steps, large as you can, large as you can. Get those big, big steps going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. 2, 3. And back. 2. Okay, let's do all 6 punches again, okay? We're going to do all 6 punches. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Almost there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now we're going to do big circles with the arms, just like this. Get those arms going up and around. We want to get full range of motion, moving them as quickly as you comfortably can. All right, it's winding down, guys. You're doing great. Next up, we're just going to pretend that you're in the ring with Mr. P. So I want you to think about all those different boxing punches we did today, the 6 different punches. Do them in any order you like. Any order you like. Pretend you've got your own Bob in the room with you. Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Any punches you want. Go ahead. Keep it going. Don't forget your uppercuts, right? You got uppercuts, you got those hooks. Get those hooks in. We're going to do a full minute of this. Keep going, don't stop. Yeah, just keep the punches going. You got a full minute. You want to keep the pace up, keep moving quickly. You want to step in, step out, move your feet. Don't ever stay in one place. You're kind of moving around, keep going. We're halfway there, folks. Keep going, don't stop. Keep going. Michael, don't hit your wife. Don't hit your wife. Be nice. Come on. She's going to hit you back. Yes, she will. Well, yeah, we're just punching air today. We're just punching the air. You're almost there, you guys. 15 seconds. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep the energy up. Get those uppercuts in. Good, good. Keep those feet moving. You got to move or else you're going to get punched, right? If you stay still, you're going to get hit. We don't want to get hit. 3, 2, 1. Woo! There goes the bell. Oh, yes. Now, right now, your heart's going. Grab a drink of water. Your heart's racing. When we do our cardio and boxing, that's when you really want to push yourself and get your heart rate up. Now we're going to start to bring it back down a little bit again. So just some gentle movements. I'm going to keep my feet moving. You don't want to build from 0 to 60 and then back down from 60 to 0. You want to do it gradually. We're going to slow the train down. Think of yourself as a train. We were just going at top speed. Now we're going to slowly start to prepare to come into the station. I've always liked train analogies. I don't know. I like symbolism of a train. Okay, now big swings. I want you to sweep the table. There's a table in front of you. Sweep everything off the table. Just like that. Sweeping side to side. Nice big sweep. I hope to see some of you on Saturday at the conference in Vancouver. I'll be looking for you if you're around. Come say hi to Doug. I'll be doing my 5-minute boxing thing. You guys will be pros. I'll be able to spot you if you're there. It's only 5 minutes, but it's around 2:30, I think, Saturday afternoon. Good. Okay. Bring that around. Now, bring your chair back in. Get your chair handy. I want to just stretch out those calf muscles. All that movement we did today, you work your calf muscles. Good. Now, a lot of people talk about how hard you should be exercising, and that's a very good point. You know, there's lots of different thoughts on the subject, and you can do heart rate testing. You know, you can take there's a calculation: 220 minus your age. 220 minus your age gives you your maximum heart rate, give or take. It's not exactly perfect, but it's better than nothing. And then you can find your heart rate range within that zone. There's different zones, zone 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's a lot of work if you don't want to go through all that hassle of doing that. You can just I'm gonna switch legs now. Do this thing called a talk test. When you're on a stationary bike or walking on a treadmill or walking around the neighborhood, walking up hills, you should try to spend a bit of time working hard enough so that it's a little bit difficult to have a full conversation. So if you're out with a friend and you find that they're talking away to you and you talk back to them, it's a little bit tough to get the words out like that. That's good. That means you're getting up into a higher training zone, which is what you want to do once in a while. Just because you have Parkinson's doesn't mean you can't do that. It's in fact, it's even more reasons why you should. The harder you work, the better the benefits. The more you'll slow the symptoms. That's been proven over and over. So think about trying the talk test. If you can if you can sing the entire Mamma Mia soundtrack, you know, from Broadway, then you're probably not going fast enough. Oh, don't sing that. I'm sure you can find a better soundtrack than Mamma Mia, but you know what I mean. Anyways, let's turn that chair around. So I am looking directly now at seat. I'm not going to sit yet, but what I am going to do is put my hands on the chair, keep my legs straight, and I'm just going to push forward and backwards. I guess my point is, it's okay to push yourself a little bit. Our bodies want us to push a little bit. It's all relative to where you are with your health and your fitness. But it's okay to break a sweat. It's okay to get your heart pounding a little bit. But of course, just because you have Parkinson's doesn't mean that you might not have some other issues as well. So you always want to just check with your doctor. I'm sure most of you told your doctor that you're going to be attending these Rock Steady boxing programs, and they probably said, way to go, best thing you could do. If you told your neurologist you're going to start exercising, they'd probably say, excellent, if they're good neurologists. Most of them are getting better. They're starting to understand the importance of exercise. All right, let's have a seat. We get to sit down now. Isn't that lovely? So all the neurologists are starting to say that exercise is just as important as the levodopa and the cardopa, just as important as a medicine. Let's bring our hands together. We're going to push out, but it's good to do both. You want to make sure your meds are working properly. You want to get your meds just to the right level you need. Okay, and they're making great strides now in some of these pumps, the Duopa and the other varieties coming out. One of the fellows that come to my boxing class, he had a pump, the Duopa, am I saying that right? Anyway, he had it installed a few years ago, and he was freezing all the time before that. Now, well, he just went into the super walk. He walked 3 kilometers, no problem. And there used to be times where he would come to class and he'd say, Doug, I'm gonna go home. My legs aren't working. And now, because he's got that steady supply of medicine, it's working for him, and he's doing much, much better. So I love seeing those kind of results. Let's bring that arm right across, stretch it across the body, just like that. Yes, stretch out that shoulder. I want to thank you all for coming out today. Thank you for putting your health and your exercise first. It's kind of your most important job, isn't it? To take care of yourself, because the health is number one. So if you come out to these exercise programs, you're doing the right thing. The way to go. And I hope everybody had a lovely Thanksgiving. I certainly did. They didn't have any turkey. No turkey this year. Isn't that strange? I had a lot of roasted vegetables. I had a lot of stuffing. No turkey. I had a little bit of chicken, but nobody had any turkey. Huh. Yeah, stretch out those arms. Thank you, everybody. I better run and get ready for my next class. I'll be back next week. See you then. Take care. Thank you so much.